Shield and Sword just came out and has received a 9.9 to 8 scores for being a good game, and the continuation to the Pokemon franchise. I really haven't been able to play it. I've been told a lot from brother and friends that it's a good game, that I do need to get it and stuff like that. And I do hope, to eventually. Problem is though, is games in New Zealand's like $100, well over $100. Unfortunately, people are still angry, like, it's ruined this, it's ruined that, but they do that to every game. I mean, Fallout 4 had its haters, Fallout, you know, Halo 5, Fallout 76, which is still an ongoing case. I have a shotgun, and you are dead, mother trucker. Mother trucker. Yep. I actually have to say that the people who hate Pokemon Shield and Sword are just people who, like, are sad that, like, that people are just not caring about what they're doing and, you know, about the games that they're playing anymore. And it's really just annoying, because, like, other than that, so there's blabbering on about things, and if you hear background noise, not much I can do about it. Sorry. Do the main quest, because I want to get the main quest done in this walkthrough. So, yep. We'll leave Daniel for... Daniel's going to be my offline and play. Just wanted to do a bit with him. I probably will end up doing Automatron after the main quest, as I said, well. We had an extermination problem. Oh, I'm just gonna kill it. So, yep. I'm on slow coach. Yeah. So that's not do with other things I want to talk about at the moment. Just have to forgive me. I'm a slow waker up. In the morning, I hate mornings. Which means like, ugh, I have to be active. Ugh, I have to be awake. Ugh. I do end up saying I'm a lot, don't I? Yes. Yes. Okay. Switch my... Oh, so after we've done this quest, we'll do the main quest, which will be going to Diamond City, doing and getting Valentine, doing, you know, finding Valentine in his area. Give that a shotgun shield. Okay, we'll take the fan. Grab you. We should be able to just fast travel to a couple of places. There's a couple of weapons I want to grab. Where the hell is Dance? Dance, you slow poke.
There it is, Arc Jet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, stay focused.
Obviously they're not, they don't interest me being explained with this at the back.
No, they shouldn't. They just walk past. I hate Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh, I don't hate them, I just don't enjoy them. Don't enjoy their forced religion tactics. I think if you force something on someone, you have all right to.
It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done. Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
I see that.
Damn it, I was hoping. Look at the evidence. These robots were assaulted.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that.
Oh boy.
This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be in. After we're done here, we'll have
Yeah,
to
speaking
mark
of forcing things on people, read on the old Book of Faces that vegans are taking a jab at
Looks like a dead end.
Bunnings
You can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna
thing where they are say, oh, you shouldn't be cooking sausages for the people who are saving your goddamn country because meat's destroying the world. I'm like, sitting there going, no.
Nice work. Let's get moving. Intruder alert.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, because vegans are like, oh hey, we our thing is
Paladin dance.
No time for questions now. We have to keep moving.
veganism is like the best thing in the world. No, it ain't.
That's how we do it in the think you're clever.
Veganism is not the best thing for the world. We'd do more damage if we were all vegan than we would if we weren't. And frankly, I don't give a shit about them. Like, oh hey, I'll force my thing on you. Won't give you a chance and then criticize you if you don't ever go vegan. Well, if you're gonna do that to me, I'm not gonna become vegan then. Because fuck your logic. It's stupid. And it is. I mean, if you have to force some, people to, be something that they don't want to be, you seriously need to take a step back and
Damn synths and compromised modes.
need to take a step back and look at what you've done, because you ain't gonna make any friends that way.
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets in.
Because I sure as hell don't want to be, well, like, a part of a group that, is essentially like, oh, hey.
Hell yeah.
A part of that, and it's like, I have better things to do with my day.
For honor! For glory!
Stop that for a fish. Too many people these days trying to dictate what people should be. I for one, I'm just gonna stay out of it and be myself. It's 12. 2019. But speaking about things that people don't know anything about, yeah, some people have met the world's most dumbest idiots because they're like, oh hey,
Scribes have a field day in here. Transmitter should be in the
because I was stating something.
like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now. Find a way to get the facility's power back online.
They're like, oh hey.
Scout the maintenance area off the main chamber. I'll remain here to watch our way.
The game shit, sacrificed too much. This is shield and sword in a way. 10 out of 10, the company is actually, you know, looking out for people, because, well, think about it.
Yes.
If you take a game, like, take Fallout, takes the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim had to do a lot of changing to the game to make it,
I'm in.
work on things like
Engine core power
PlayStations
restored.
and, of course,
Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command. It will appear my target disappeared. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3.
just one works this spot.
1. Engine firing.
And like one of the things that Skyrim is visually beautiful.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh my god. Are you alright?
Got cooked by those flames. The important thing is, let's go.
You know, like, oh hey, like that. But the one thing that Skyrim didn't do was function well on the PlayStation 4, and this was down to well, PlayStation 3. I mean, it functions really well on the PlayStation 4. I've had someone try to say to me, "Oh, Skyrim ran actually pretty well on the PlayStation 3." No, it didn't. Not when it first came out. Hell no, it didn't. I remember when Skyrim first came out on the PlayStation 3. It kept crashing, overloading the console, causing the console to blue screen, keep causing the console to, you know, break. A whole bunch of other problems. It still doesn't even run well on the PlayStation 3. You still get frame rate drops, you still get a lot. I mean, if you got bananas from playing Skyrim on the PlayStation 3, I'd be amused, but at the end of the day, Skyrim did not work on PlayStation 3. In fact, it was one of the worst games on the PlayStation 3 because it kept killing the console. Because for the PS3, well, the PS3 was a shit console to begin with, it was just too much. You know, you didn't have... You didn't have much to do. Yeah, thank you. And like, don't get me wrong, like, I've seen, gameplay of Skyrim. I've got a friend who wears it on PS3 and has played it. But, easy to me, like, if you had to get it on the Xbox 360 or PS3, get it on the Xbox 360 because you know it will run. And it ran bloody brilliantly on the Xbox 360 and the PC. Before you modded the game.
The PS4.
Yeah. So like, at the end of the day, allow me to basically sum up the PlayStation 3's Xbox Skyrim. It ran sort of. Well, at the end of the day, you could get it to work, but you were always at large of it crashing or, you know, not working. I know some people whose consoles were straight up killed because of it. That was just Wash 2. I didn't wash it. I was going to. Mum. I guess Mum got impatient for me saying, yeah, I will wash it. And I was going to wash it. Well, actually, no, I was planning on washing it soon.
This place is crawling with hostiles.
Yeah, cool. Cool stuff, bro.
Looks clear. Let's move out.
Anyway, as I was saying, and I remember PlayStation fans, bitching, moaning, complaining, saying that, oh, Skyrim didn't work. And at the time, PlayStation 3 was the most state-of-the-art console. It was supposed to be better than the Xbox 360, which it wasn't. But the Xbox 360 and the PS3, both state-of-the-art consoles.
Dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
I thought we worked well as...
Agreed. That being first and foremost. If you, I think you'll find. May it serve you.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. Now, we had our op. There's no doubt. The way I see it, you could spend more. So,
I'd be honored to join.
that's what.
Cool, thank you, Paladin Dance. At the moment, I am doing the main quest. Order up. Talk to Vulcan, talk to whatever. Got that up. Game's all the same. But yeah, like, I remember, because I got a friend, and he brought the PS3 because he was like, I am so against Xbox. Because I want to play Skyrim on a console I enjoy. And his game killed his console. And it killed 3 of them. By just overloading it and just damaging the, I think it was the launch? Some bit of hardware on it. And he got really annoyed. And I remember him saying to me, like, can I borrow your Xbox 360? I said, sure, go ahead. And because he wanted to play Skyrim, and I hadn't been able to do much, because the most he'd been able to do was Haugen before the game would crash. And so when the game crashed and killed his console twice, he was just not happy. Got his money back both times, or for the second one. And but it goes to show you that, you know, the PlayStation 3 had its problems. I mean, there were games that the Xbox 360 could not run well. You know, there were games that it really did struggle with. As well, even the Xbox One and PS4 have games that it can run well. Now, notably, that is down to how the games are made these days, rather than anything that's happening in it. But imagine paying $60 or well over $100 here in New Zealand for
those fancy vault suits. Those one size fits all.
Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it?
You know, a lot of game companies want to avoid that, you know, having consoles die and causing people, because it looks bad to you as a publisher. You know, your game killed this many consoles, or your game caused so many other things. And so, you know, game developers, you know, they want to add a whole bunch of things, but also have to remove a whole bunch of things.
You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
You hear that, Danny?
Oh, Jesus.
You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. We need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Hello, Mayor.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the new?
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, welcome. Don't let this...
I'm trying to find someone. Right? My baby boy, Sean. Sure.
No, don't listen. Diamond City...
A mayor of a great...
Well, no, I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah,
I really hated this
That's
character.
all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Cute. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, there are games out there that are notorious for console killing. I mean, even there are games on PC that have caused even, you know, the best PCs to give up the ghost. Minecraft being one of them. And at the end of the day, you need to remember that the game companies need to make decisions based on what they want the consoles, you know, of the limitations of the console. It doesn't make the console bad, it just makes the game companies more, you know, they're more cautious about it, and to be frank. There's a power armor there.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, goody. I love that. We're going to get rid of all but one. Get rid of all what we don't need. Yeah, keep the junk tree. But like I was saying, like, it doesn't make... nothing makes a console bad. At least, you know, it is bad. And you can tell a bad console from a good console, because a bad console is shit. And it can't do even the most basic things. PlayStation 3, for example. I mean, there were games it could run well, but you had to get lucky with them. And it was a very, very small list. Whereas compared to the Xbox 360, you didn't have to worry about your games stuttering and stopping and starting all up again and all this other hype. That? And I've got a lot of horror stories about my friends. Like they'll be like, that one of the ones I remember quite well is I had a friend. He brought PlayStation 4 when it first came out, and PlayStation 3 when it first came out. He was like, "Yeah, now I'm gonna be able to play any game I want." And within a week, he had replaced the thing twice because it was just breaking on him, and it was pissing him off because, you know, he was like, I just want to play my effing games, you know. And no one could blame him either. Like, another mate, he was an Xbox 360 fan. He is an Xbox 360 fan. And when Xbox One came out, when PS3 was out, like, his mate, like, this mate of ours, he was just, like, looking at him, and he's like, well, if you need to play any of the games that are on both PS3 and Xbox, you're more than welcome to. That's how we actually played Skyrim, was because, like, the mate was like, yeah, here you go. You can play Skyrim on my, console. I'm not gonna complain, you know.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have
Anyway, so like, yeah, like, no console is perfect, like, not even a computer, because...
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. Something wrong?
His ties. Oh, Nick. Another stray coming in from the rain.
Uh-huh. I know you must be busy.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
There's an old ball.
I'll find him.
Thank you. Nick should be...
Let's go free old Mr. Valentine. But, yeah, like I'm saying, I've had a lot of people go, oh, PS3 is better than, PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One. Yeah, in some aspects it is. Some aspects it isn't. I mean, on PlayStation 3, it's easier to stream to both YouTube and Twitch, whereas on Xbox, you need to download a whole bourgeoisie of different freaking...
Don't move, Sid. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no sins in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
God, I hate, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, you know? Like, I can tell you horror stories of PlayStation 4's overheating and dying. I can remember a lot of stuff. Like, PlayStation 4 when it first came out was not the best. Xbox One when it first came out wasn't the best. Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64s, whatever console you have had. They all had their problems. Every gaming console, even PC, have got problems. So basically, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get across is, if you remember that nothing is perfect when it first comes out, then you'll be fine. Yeah, but those two idiots who are like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Clearly I do, because I do want to know what I'm talking about. Like, claiming that, oh, Skyrim runs perfectly on the Xbox. No, PlayStation 3. I mean, no, it doesn't. Still doesn't. Still many complaints of games lagging, games dropping. Games, so. Hey, look at that bot. Yeah, let them deal with whatever the hell it is. I'm too busy. And, yeah, like, oh. Really annoying. But like I said, there's not much I can do about it. Cool. Because they're idiots and can't reach with the internet and slap idiots. People frown upon that. But yeah. Oh, this day and age is... Yeah, this world, like this time, like living here on planet Earth at this moment, is like playing tic-tac-toe with fucking grenades. Or Russian roulette with explosive rounds. You gotta offend or hurt someone with something you say, or with something you're doing. I'm gonna be blunt here and just speak my mind. There are lots of things I reckon we need to stop. For one thing, we need to stop the aggressive hatred vegans are doing. For those of you who've been living under a rock, vegans are starting to become a lot more fascist with their demands that people start becoming less and less vegan. Because, you know, people should be given a shit about the animals that we care about. And a whole bunch of other crap. And it's like, but how you're doing it, though, is offensive. Like, if you said calmly to me, like, oh, hey, did you know that eating meat is really bad for you? You're able to suffer X, Y, and Z from it. I'd be like, yes, do tell me more. But the fact that you're demanding that I give up my right to eat meat is not on. I have to disagree with you on that one. And I'm getting rather sick and tired of, you know, people going, oh, hey, all this other crap. If anything's destroying the planet faster, it's vegans, because they're adamant that their way of life is right, when it is so wrong. I mean, yes, it's alright, you know, I understand that sometimes you just can't eat meat. The thing is if you take a field, let's take a standard, you know, large field, and plant soybeans in it, and you keep planting soybeans in it, you are damaging the soil. You are also damaging the land that is in. Yes, you've got to spray pesticides, you've got to spray...
Joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak.
You know, a whole bunch of other stuff, and you kind of sit there going...
But that detective's snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let... What the... Get him, folks! Keep their heads down!
And, like, for one thing, it's really annoying, you know, because at the moment, for those of you who don't know, the US, well, not the US, Australia, currently under fire from something. I don't know what started the fires over in the Australia. And so, you know, what some nice person's doing is like, oh, hey, I'll do a barbecue with sauce. I'll do a sausage sizzle, which for those of you who don't know, it's a very good way to get money. Because everybody, you know, you sell a sausage for a hot dog, or sauce, sag, for $1. You know, you're gonna, or $2. You know, you're gonna raise them quite a bit, you know. And these vegans are all up and down, and like, how dare you, like, stuff like that. And it's annoying because these are men and women who are fighting for your right, you know, to live, you know, from, and saving you from smoke inhalation and probable death. You know, someone's being nice by, you know, doing this, and you're bitching about what they are. Here's some word of advice that it seems you guys have forgotten about. If you fucking buy it. You know? I understand that you want veganism to be more of a thing, but with the way you're going with it, more and more people are just... No. They're like... If that's what veganism's about, fuck that. You know? If it's all this, you know, hating on people for their choices, you know, screw that. I'm not gonna be a part of it. I don't. I seriously don't. I think it's messed up, you know? And, like, you demand that people give you respect when you're clearly not giving respect to anyone else, you know? Boom. So perhaps before you, you know, raise concern about what somebody eats, whether it be meat or whether it be plant, shut the fuck up first. Because, you know, nobody else I know of who eats, well, meat, or, you know, acts like you, like a 3-year-old. That's what you're acting like, a 3-year-old. Who's not getting their way, because... reasons. And it's annoying. It's depressing and annoying because, you know, it seems like they are winning, and it is just getting to the point where it's just like, ugh. you know, and, like, if somebody asked me today, like, oh, hey, Duncan, are you a vegan? I'll be like, no. Even back then, I would have been like, nope. Because if you're going to treat people like crap for, you know, what they eat, I want nothing to be a part of you. I'd much rather sooner listen to Hitler than I'd listen to you. And be frank, I would much rather listen to Hitler than I would listen to any government official these days, especially in New Zealand. So then, YouTube finds out Duncan was a Nazi when he's clearly not. Oh god, and speaking about YouTube, yay. Now you have to make things more child-friendly. We don't care if you lose out on several thousand, you know, your money. I'm gonna be blunt here, my channel has never been child-friendly. If I'm gonna do a child-friendly video, I'll do one. But it never has been, and it might not never ever will be. Depends on what I do. But, like, YouTube is seriously starting to just piss people off, like. And unfortunately, they were able to get away with it because there is no one out there who is gonna stop them, you know? Oh, hey. No Microsoft, no, you know, no one else, you know, like, hey, here's another video platform that you can use. It's far better than YouTube, and you can upload whatever the hell you want. I mean, to be frank, if you, like, Microsoft did that, YouTube would be dead. Like, hey man, I'm, you know, hey, have you heard of that new video site? Oh, which one? That's good YouTube. No, said new thing. I mean, Dailymotion did try, like, years ago to be better than YouTube. I mean, you can still get a, upload a lot of things onto Dailymotion. And, you know, not have to worry about copyright strike or stuff. Because, you know, that is, at the end of the day, what it is, you know. Oh, hey, it's there for people to use, and stuff like that. Cool, a friend of mine just logged on. And, for me, I prefer Dailymotion over YouTube. The problem is, I've never been able to work out how to upload onto Dailymotion. If I do, I'll be uploading more onto Dailymotion. I'll be going, bye YouTube. But yeah, like I said, as I've been saying, because YouTube is trying to become that, it's basically saying, pulling the big old middle finger to its content creators. And let's be honest, a lot of these content creators, like that, you know, some of their stuff, you know, parents could claim is not kid-friendly. Like, take Afma, for example, because she does a lot of Minecraft video game-based role plays, mostly involving Minecraft and occasionally Roblox and stuff like that. Someone can go basically, hey, that's, I don't want my child seeing this. You know, that's gonna, and, you know, content like F-Mouse and like Sky's Minecraft, well, not like Sky's Minecraft, but like, Sunday and, you know, all the other, you know, good YouTubers, you know, who do this type of stuff for fans. And keep in mind, they do often have young viewers watching them. You know, they've been playing by YouTube's rules, you know. If YouTube decides that they are no longer viable for YouTube, they're stuffed, because if their channel gets deleted, that is literally years of their life that they're never going to be able to get back. And probably a lot of them will say, screw this.
When they open the door, why is that thing so loud? Hello? That you, Skinny? Darla?
Who's there?
Yeah, and like I said, like, the moment that happens, the moment people are gone, and the moment people don't give a shit. And at the end of the day, if YouTube, you know, try to play the victim card, like, oh, hey, we were forced to do this, everybody's gonna be, like, looking at YouTube like, you did this shit, and they're gonna basically bail.
I'm just hoping it stays sunny.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I want to go for a walk later. But yeah, like I'm saying. So, basically what I'm saying, the gist of what I'm saying is, with the way YouTube is at the moment, there's no telling what's going to happen, like, because until the 10th of December, nobody knows, like, what channels are going to be affected, you know. Who's going to stay and who's going to go. And whatever else is happening, because
nice.
At the end of the day, YouTube is a tricky, evil, you know, as a corporate that doesn't give a shit about people, big or small. Everyone's a pawn to them, and they'll play them like the pawns they are.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
But yeah, basically, like I was saying, that's that, and unfortunately, if that is how YouTube is these days, I'm sad. Because YouTube used to be such a good thing. I remember back in the day where it was a good thing. Yeah, the rise of many YouTubers and stuff like that.
Hey, you're dead.
You can definitely tell these guys are based off the Italian mafia. The Italian population that used to live in New York and Boston and areas like that. But yeah, like I said, that's that. I mean, shit happens. I'm gonna basically out. I'm out. Well, I'm out, boys. I'm out, girls. If my channel gets deleted, I'm out. I'm just not coming back. I have a grenade on me. Yes, I do.
Who's there?
That's funny. Optic terminal. Toolbox I've looted. That's some stuff. Bucket. But yeah. God, I feel sorry for the history tubers and people who do war, play video games based around World War 1 and 2 and other war games. Other games that involve violence and such. Because, they are gonna suffer under these new things, because, stuff like that. And I really don't care, because, I mean, I'd much rather my kid learn about World War II than learn about how to do drugs, or learn about the horrible shit like people like Logan Paul do.
In there, Valentine. Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. Give Skinny Malone more time to
That was quick. Ah.
Sweet.
Hey, you! I know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they... realize the muscles of the brain.
Bingo.
I love the irony of the revealed damsel in distress scenario. The question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye? Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here. Anyway, you...
I love Nick Valentine. Like, one of the characters I have to say I do quite enjoy from Fallout.
Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. They found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
But yeah, like I said, like, if I was gonna say, like, who are my favorite characters from Fallout, like Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas, 2, 1. Like, all the different Fallout games, I really can't say anything.
There they are. How do you want to play this?
Your job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit razzing that detective and get down here.
Woof. No, he should make a comment.
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors.
It is a shame of whoever has to clean up the floors, but, you know.
This door's on the fritz. See if I can get it open.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what else I can loot.
There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
But I can definitely say Valentine is one of my favorite things. Another one of my favorites is Raul from Fallout New Vegas, because the fact that, you know, they got Danny Trejo to voice act him. Oh, that was just awesome. You know, Danny Trejo was just like, oh, really good actor. Oh, Trejo. I do quite like him, and he nailed the role of Raul, a Mexican ghoul who had a lot of things going for him.
They're here somewhere. All right. More stairs?
Yep, even synths can complain about stairs, guys. Man.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Alright, let's step on through. Oof. This reminds me of it. I haven't had Chinese food in a while.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dames, Skinny.
Probably may give me some Chinese next week.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh?
Darla, listen to me.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinner. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men. Now you and your...
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny.
And Age of Empires 4 now has a gameplay trailer. Oof.
Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks.
Overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
Better get out of here, fast.
1, 2,
3. Like, don't do this to me. Like, I remember Assemble Studio's original plans for Age of Empires. Like, they were going to go up 2 different things. You had your pre-Bronze Age collapse. You had your your medieval times, and you had your 19th century. I do believe it is. You 19th, early 9th, late 18th. Whenever people start to discover America, and then you've got. I think this one's like 19th, 20th century. Because I know they did want to do 20th century, so like World War 1 and 2. Vietnam, Korea, Vietnam. All the incidents that happened between that and then. And then I know the next stage was like futuristic, and I was like, oh. Because I remember seeing it in a picture recently, and I remember a friend who had a gaming magazine that had that in it, and I'm just like, oh. Disappointed now. But yep, once this loading screen is done, we'll just save. Because my game doesn't like it when I order hard save. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Duncannuva, Imperion, and remember, be nice to people. Not everything has to go your way, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!